On May 9, 1846, President James Polk's cabinet voted to declare war on Mexico. The only problem was they didn't actually have a reason to yet. Polk had run for president on one thing: take California, take Texas, and take everything in between. He'd already annexed Texas. He'd already tried to buy California outright for $25 million, but Mexico refused. So Polk decided to invade. But as every land-hungry politician knows, you actually have to have a reason to invade, no matter how flimsy that reason may hold up to posterity. And Polk's problem was that half the country was against the war before it even started, because everyone could see what was actually going on. Every new acre of Mexican territory would mean new slave states, which would tip the balance of power to the South for generations to come. Northern congressmen weren't going to vote to go grab California for slaveholders. So Polk needed a reason that made opposing the war look unpatriotic. So he ordered American troops to march into disputed territory near the Rio Grande, hoping that maybe, just maybe, Mexicans would shoot first. Eventually, he got tired of waiting. His cabinet met and voted to declare war anyways, even though news from the border hadn't reached Washington yet. Polk had already drafted his war message. The cabinet learned about a Mexican attack on American troops later that evening, almost like the universe handed him exactly the right excuse he needed at exactly the right time. 4 days later, he went to Congress and delivered one of the most famous lines in American political history. "Mexico," he said, "has shed American blood upon American soil." That was a lie, but it worked. Once the framing was Mexicans attacked Americans, then opposing the war meant opposing the troops, and Congress voted overwhelmingly to support the war. Only 14 Whigs voted no, including a freshman congressman from Illinois that stood up on the House floor and called Polk's claim a bold falsification of history. His name? A.B. Lincoln. It nearly ended his career. Illinois newspapers called him Spotty Lincoln, based on his insistence on finding the exact spot where the conflict happened. He didn't seek re-election and effectively disappeared from politics for the next 5 years, at least until the country started fighting over what to do with all the territory that Polk had just taken. Would it be slave or free? That fight is what gave Lincoln the platform to come back. And 6 years later, it made him president.